Part 44. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 431. Besides one of the bloodline characteristics, the combat power boosting effect of the battle spirit has also been increased from 20% to 50%. It even added a bloodline characteristic deterrence. It can actually deter low-level bloodline C demonized beasts and control it. This effect is very applicable. Although it is said that swallowing the bloodline of the deep sea overlord has gone through untold hardships, it is clear that danger and opportunity are often relative. Not only has the realm been improved, but he has been promoted to 8 stars in one go. The Azura bloodline has been greatly improved. And it seems to have completely subdued the stunner in front of him. Fang Fan looked at Kylan, who was restless in his arms, with a helpless expression on his face. Let's go, now go to the Babel Tower and complete the previous plan. Fang Fan helped Kylan to stand up, put on his clothes, and walked out of the dark corner of the Babel Tower. Fang Fan went out and glanced, but he didn't see Galen and the others. After taking a closer look, I realized that they were actually several kilometers away. Rozai can be taught. Fang Fan nodded secretly. Lord, you are finally out. Hey my lord, you are really amazing. Galen walked over with a wicked smile. This guy usually looks upright and resolute, but it turned out to be a disguise. You, master, why don't you want me? I'm better looking than her. Caitlin walked over with a face full of resentment, her eyes glaring fiercely at Kalen. The two names differ only by one word, but they never seem to deal with each other. You can pinch without moving. Lord, you are not a normal person. You are actually stronger than our dragon clan. Our dragon clan can't last for 3 hours at a time. The little golden dragon Aoli came over with envy on his face. A pair of golden dragon heads swayed up and down, and a shocking look appeared in the two dragon eyes. Lord, you are stronger than me. Weapon Master Jax also secretly gave a thumbs up. Even the little mage Vega's eyes are full of curiosity. Cough cough. Stop teaching bad kids. Stop talking nonsense. Like others, Kyle. Look how elegant they are. Are you talking to the Lord like this? Fang Fan pretended to cough twice, trying to fool this matter. This is so, how to let him answer? Is he shameless? Lord, I would like to ask if you have been able to persist for so long because of drug use. Drug use is harmful to the body, we should just let the flow take its course. The Angel of Judgment, Kyle, came over with a holy face, and when he talked about this matter, he had a serious look on his face. Fang Fan's mouth twitched. These heroes and pets are all gone. Is there still a little concept of superiority and inferiority? I love them so much on weekdays. You all, have you unlocked the 1-star king level? Fang Fan deliberately changed the subject and asked Galen and the others. Yes, my lord, when you were inside, we suddenly broke through, so you still have such an upgrade secret, you should use it more. Lord, you are still too low-key. Lord, this method of reconciling yin and yang is very good. Fang Fan. This thing can't go away, can it? Stop the ink. Get ready to enter the Tower of Babel. Fang Fan's face was dark and he ordered directly. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 432. Before, Fang Fan still lacked confidence in passing the 30th level of the Tongtian Tower. After all, Fang Fan's command was a king-level fighting force like Xiaojinlong Ao Guang. And now, there is no question of lack of confidence. After Fang Fan was promoted to the 8-star awakened, the realm of the 5 heroes under his command was also promoted from 10-star to 1-star king level. That is to say, there are already 6 king-level combat powers in his breakthrough team. Although they are all 1-star kings, This kind of strong lineup has become very strong. The clearance team can only allow 10 combat units to exist. The 5 heroes, plus the little golden dragon Aoguang, and myself, that's 7. The remaining 3 are composed of the 10-star War Angel Legion leading Mikhail, the 10-star Dragon and Lion Legion leading Lion Bone, and a 10-star War Angel. All troops, go. Fang Fan gave an order and looked back subconsciously, only to see Kylan looking at him with a bright face, those big eyes full of excitement and excitement. Fang Fan looked back and smiled, this romantic debt cannot be avoided. Who made him unable to hold back at that time? However, in that kind of urgent situation, consciousness is not something he can control. World Babel Dialogue. The Lord Fang Fan appeared at the Tongtian Tower in Dongguo City. Does he want to challenge the 30th level of the Tongtian Tower? My God! Is he playing for real? According to normal reasoning, at the 30th level of the Tongtian Tower, there should be 110-star demonized beasts. Hey, there can only be a maximum of 10 people in the team, even if all of them are 10-star combat power, it is absolutely impossible to pass. That's it, even if Fang Fan has a king-level combat power, but facing 110-star demonized beasts, you can only stay away. So, come to the conclusion, Fang Fan can't pass the 30th level of the Tongtian Tower. Hee, you mortals, how can you know the power of the great god Fang Fan? The great god Fang Fan can kill even the envoys. What is the miracle that he can't create? Upstairs, find out if it's okay. Don't worship blindly. Back then in Dongying City, Fang Fan used a summoning card to summon a powerful creature. But in the Tower of Babel, it is forbidden to use all cards. Since I said it's absolutely impossible, then of course there is my basis. Haha. Tobu City, Tongtian Tower. At this moment, around the Tongtian Tower, there are circles of people. These are the survivors of Tobu Castle. At this moment, they are gathering around the Tongtian Tower, waiting for the return of Fang Fan's king. Dongguo City has completely belonged to the Yan Kingdom. From their point of view, they think they are the citizens of the Yan Kingdom. They are the people of the Lord Fang Fan. They gathered together to pray for Fang Fan, and their thoughts were vividly expressed. At the moment in the Tongtian Tower, Fang Fan is sharpening his knife, and is in the midst of an urgent breakthrough. Golan, Kyle, Jax, Xiajinlong Aoguang, the 4 of you are in charge of the charge. Caitlin, you are in charge of arranging the rope nets and traps. Kill the demonized beasts in an all-round way. Vega. Operate dark magic to massacre these 10-star demonized beasts. Lionbone, Mikhail, and the 10-star War Angel, the 3 of you are responsible for protecting me and ensuring your own safety. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 433. All troops, attack. Fang Fan took a deep breath, his eyes twinkling brightly. After preparing for so long, it's finally time to harvest. Raising soldiers for 1,000 days and using them for a while. He risked his life to integrate the bloodline of the deep-sea overlord, in order to make the next road more magnanimous. Fight! My warriors! Kill! Swoosh swish! This is the first battle for the 5 heroes including Garen to be promoted to the king level. Galen rushed out frantically with a big sword in hand, and stabbed out with one sword, directly piercing the bodies of 2 10-star demonized beasts. The strength of the combat power can be seen in general. Holy Flame. Clear. Judgment Angel Kyle first used the skill Holy Flame to weaken the defense of these 10-star demonized beasts, and then displayed one after another attacking skills to directly kill these enemies. Relentless Fight. Jump Cut. Jax first used his exclusive skill Relentless Strike, and as he continued to attack, his attack speed would increase infinitely. In the demonized beast group, Jax, holding a street lamp as a weapon, wrapped his body in a purple cloak, jumped frantically in the demonized beast group, beheading Little Golden Dragon Aogwang, Little Mage Vega, Pigeon Policewoman Caitlyn. The joint attack of the 6 major 1-star king level combat powers has already stunned these 10-star demonized beasts. Fang Fan, Mikhail, and the others stood together, just watching the battle silently. The 30th level of the Babel Tower, which was supposed to be difficult and dangerous in Fang Fan's expectation, has now become a live show. 110-star demonized beasts, after a few minutes, all became smashed corpses. Ding! Pass the 30th level of the Babel Tower, and reward the top promotion card *100. This is the basic reward for passing the 30th level of the Babel Tower, and everyone who passes the level can get it. 100 top promotion cards are equivalent to 100 million ordinary promotion cards, and the rewards are already very generous. World announcement. The 30th level of Tongtian Tower was passed by Huajing Fangfan. Received the first kill reward for the first normal level clearance, and the reward potential explosion card *1. World announcement. The 30th level of Tongtian Tower was perfectly passed by Huajing Fangfan. Received the first kill reward for the first perfect level clearance, and the reward potential explosion card *10. The sudden world announcement sound broke the silence of the world. The 30th level of the Tongtian Tower was actually passed by someone. Hundreds of 10-star demonized beasts can't stop the pace of the passers-by. It's amazing how strong it is. Everyone's eyes are focused, there is admiration, but also panic, and jealousy. World Babel Dialogue. Cheating. Real hammer cheating. Fang Fan must have cheated. Otherwise, he would not be able to pass the 30th level. Haha, cheating. Do you have any evidence? I've said it long ago, what you imagined is impossible, in the eyes of Fang Fan, it's nothing at all. 8 Grid Fang Road. No matter how strong Fang Fan is, he can't pass the 30th level of the Tongtian Tower. 110-star demonized beasts. Unless there is a king-level army under his command. Bastard. He is cheating. You guys. The Chinese people are actually covering up. Say you're naive, still don't believe the existence of God Fang Fan, do you need to cheat? As we all know, the more you get to the next level, the more difficult it is to cheat to pass. What is the name of a cheater in your Sakura country? How many levels did he break through? It's getting cold. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shuyu. Chapter 434. In the Tongtian ranking dialog box, Fang Fan's popularity remains high, and the strong naturally have the attitude of the strong. Kylan, who was going through the 27th level, heard the sound of the world announcement, and a proud smile appeared on the corner of her mouth. My man is still so strong. Kylan's face is full of satisfaction, Fang Fan's strength is reflected in all aspects. As his woman, you can't be too weak. The 27th level, 109-star demonized beasts, it's time to clear them. Killing light flashed in Kalen's eyes. The 2 first kills in the 30th level were rewarded with 11 potential explosive cards. For a level of this difficulty, the rewards should not be bad. Fang Fan nodded secretly, then glanced over expectantly. Potential burst card, it can be used for existences below the 5-star king level. It has unlimited potential and can increase the combat power of 1 level for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, it falls into a 10-hour period of weakness. During the period of weakness, the combat power is reduced by 9%. 10. The introduction is relatively complicated, but it is actually very simple to put together. Potential burst card, as the name suggests, is a card with explosive potential. After use, any combat unit below the 5-star king level can directly increase the combat power of one level. For example, if it is used for Garen, the 1-star king level Garen will directly possess the 2-star king level combat power. For 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you will fall into a period of weakness. There are pros and cons. If used well, it will have a great effect. Fang Fan nodded secretly, and then put it away with satisfaction. Keep going. Fang Fan stretched his waist, and passed the 31st pass of the Tongtian Tower. Level 31, a 1-star king level demonized beast. Barrier. Choose to surrender. What appeared in front of Fang Fan was a white tiger demonized beast. At this moment, a pair of white eyes were staring at Fang Fan. The biggest difference between the king-level demonized beast and the ordinary demonized beast is that it can speak human words. Kill it. Fang Fan waved his hand. Without any hesitation, he entered the world with the word kill. There is only a 1-star king-level demonized beast in front of him, and under Fang Fan, there are 6 1-star king-level combat power. They are far from each other. 6 king-level combat power besieged 1. That situation, what a terrible word. Ding. Pass the 31st level of the Babel Tower, and reward the top promotion card *10. This is the basic reward for passing the 31st level of the Babel Tower. Compared to the 100 top level promotion cards in the 30th level, the 31st level's basic reward is only 1/10 of that. However, the corresponding difficulty is also smaller. World announcement. The 31st level of Tongtian Tower was passed by Fangfan of Huajing. Received the first kill reward for the first ordinary level clearance, and rewarded the king level demonized beast prison card *1. World announcement. The 31st level of Tongtian Tower was perfectly passed by Huajing Fangfan. Received the first kill reward for the first perfect clearance, and the king level demonized beast prison card *10. Another wave of world announcements. The shock caused by this time is relatively small. After all, it is possible to pass the 30th level of the Tongtian Tower, and to be able to kill the 110-star demonized beasts in the 30th level. Then it is not unusual to kill a 1-star king level demonized beast in the 31st level of the Tongtian Tower. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 435. World Babel Dialogue Box. Our Fangfan is invincible, who would dare to argue? What about the chattering Sakura people just now? Where have they all gone? Come out and shout? Didn't you say you passed the cheating? You cheated twice in a row. God Fangfan is the patron saint of my China realm. The stronger God Fangfan is, the safer our China realm will be. Only our human survivors will have a better future. Hey, what are you talking about with these people? They don't understand. These pink-eyed people don't even bother with their own spicy chicken. Do you think everyone is as spicy as them? Hee, this group of people has this kind of virtue. People from Huajing naturally stand on Fangfan's side in an all-round way. Fangfan proved his strength with practical actions, and he also won the unconditional support of these survivors of China. Hee, so what? No matter how strong Fangfan is, can he pass the 32nd pass of the Tongtian Tower? If he can pass the 32nd pass, our Sakura people are convinced. Otherwise, he is cheating. He killed us, the great leader Jukan buried the second lord. Cold-bloodedly robbed Jukan of the artifact of the burial of the second lord. That's it? Boycott Fangfan. Boycott Fangfan. Boycott this cheater. Shameless and despicable cheater. Some people's brain circuits have always been known for their ingenuity. There is actually a sense of joy in this strange appearance. Kylan, who had just passed the 27th level of the Tongtian Tower, heard the sound of the world announcement again, and she had such an expression on her face. Fang Fan's strong men are like clouds, and they can pass the 31st level normally. 10 1-star king level demonized beasts will appear in the 32nd level. This difficulty is a bit big. Unless all of your subordinates are king level combat power, otherwise. Kylan's eyes couldn't help but look towards the higher level. Although through her rational thinking, the possibility of passing the 32nd level of the Tongtian Tower is very small, but for some reason, when she thinks that it is Fang Fan, she suddenly feels that everything is possible. The first kill reward in the 31st level was rewarded with 11 king level demonized beast imprisonment cards. It should not be too bad to have a relationship with the king level. Fang Fan nodded secretly, looking rather satisfied. King level demonized beast imprisonment card. Use this card to imprison the demonized beasts below the 5-star king level, including the 5-star king level, for 3 seconds. Make them unable to attack for 3 seconds. Really? Fang Fan raised his eyebrows. This is definitely a weapon against king level demonized beasts. It can also come in handy if you encounter a king level demonized beast with a higher level. It is absolutely correct to come to the Tongtian Tower to pass the level this time. If I hadn't come to Dongguo City, I wouldn't have been able to slaughter the descendant of the bloodline of the Deep Sea Overlord, the 10-star Megalodon. If it weren't for the fusion of the Deep Sea Overlord bloodline card, my realm would not be able to break through to the 8-star level, and Galen and the others wouldn't be able to directly break through the king level. If they don't break through, these rewards in the Tower of Babel will naturally have nothing to do with me. Obviously, these are actually the same. 1 and 2. The corners of Fang Fan's mouth raised slightly. At least at this moment, he was still very satisfied. The first 11 potential explosion cards, plus these 11 king-level demonized beast imprisonment cards. Tisk, beautiful. Fang Fan stretched his waist and smiled. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 436. Now if you go to the deep sea to explore the traces of the Tongtian Divine Jade Mine, at least you will have some confidence. Although there are many marine demonized beasts in the deep sea, there are not many of them reaching the king level. Fang Fan nodded secretly. He knew all this. The next level, the 32nd level of the Tongtian Tower, but you can try to break through. At the 32nd level of the Tongtian Tower, 10 1-star king level demonized beasts will appear. The difficulty of the challenge is definitely a little bit, but heroes like Vega Kale, a single battle against demonized beasts of the same level can definitely be hanged. Strive to pass this level perfectly, and pass the minimum guarantee. Fang Fan nodded secretly. He already had an idea in his heart. Keep going. Whizzing. Fang Fan's figure appeared in the 32nd level of the Tongtian Tower. He silently stared at the 10 1-star king level demonized beasts in front of him. When he couldn't use cards to help the battle, he could only fight on his own. Still follow the previous routine. Galen, Kyle, Jax, Little Golden Dragon Aogwang, you are charging ahead. Be sure to block these 1-star king level demonized beasts. Don't let them rush over. Caitlin. You took the opportunity to explode a few more 1-star king level demonized beasts. Vega, don't hide your dark magic. Release it all in one go. Mikhail, Lion Bone, you are responsible for guarding by my side, don't play easily. Fang Fan arranged it properly, and the expression on his face gradually became serious. At this time, any accident could lead to a total loss. Now that you have chosen to break through, you must try your best to succeed. Courage. Trial. Demachian justice. Garen rushed out first, added a shield to himself as usual, and then used the skill judgment to consume a wave of the blood bars of these 1-star king level demonized beasts. Immediately, a big move Demachian justice was used, and it took away a 1-star king level demonized beast. Hey, so strong. Fang Fan's gaze couldn't help but lift. To be honest, it really surprised him a little. Garen killed a demonized beast of the same rank in less than a minute. Let the bullets fly. Headshot. Boom. The sniper rifle in Caitlyn's hand shot a bullet that directly penetrated the head of one of the 1-star king level demonized beasts. Hoo ho ho. The body of this 1-star king level demonized beast trembled, but it didn't die, and it charged towards Fang Fan's position tremblingly. Shooting. Boom. Fang Fan held the 1-star king level equipment Fire Dragon hand cannon and shot a Fire Dragon bullet directly, taking away the 1-star king level demonized beast in the state of residual blood. Twisted space. The little mage Wagia first cast a magic circle to block the speed of these 1-star king level demonized beasts. Dark sacrifice. One after another black magic power fell from the sky, and the concentrated fire hit two 1-star king level demonized beasts, directly leaving them in a semi-crippled state. Energy burst. The little mage Wagia directly used his ultimate move to kill two 1-star king level demonized beasts at one time. The weapon master Jax on the side was not to be outdone, and directly chased and beat one of the 1-star king level demonized beasts. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shuyu. Chapter 437. The Power of the Master. Jax directly used his ultimate move to increase his attack power and defense power in all directions, and then jumped into the group of demonized beasts and directly attacked the surrounding demonized beasts in all directions. Charge blow. Jax once again used a skill to attack a 1-star king level demonized beast with all his strength, and directly slapped its head into pieces with the street lamp in his hand. Xiao Jinlong and Kyle jointly encircled and suppressed a 1-star king level demonized beast, and also killed it. At this point in the battle, the 6 king level combat powers have already killed 6 1-star king level demonized beasts. Most of the 10 1-star king level demonized beasts in the 32nd level of the Tongtian Tower have been killed. Damn breakers! You all have to die. The few remaining 1-star king level demonized beasts panicked when they saw that their companions suffered heavy casualties. The 4 1-star king level demonized beasts began to spread out, suddenly rushed out from the corner, and charged directly towards Fang Fan. The IQ of these king level demonized beasts is even higher. From the start of the battle to the present, Fang Fan has been standing behind and commanding the battle, and has never participated in the battle. In the eyes of these king-level demonized beasts, Fang Fan belongs to the kind of existence with noble status and strong combat power. Block them. Fang Fan's complexion changed. These king-level demonized beasts are too decisive. This is totally a life-threatening game. Galen and others reacted in a timely manner, but the 2 king-level demonized beasts directly blocked the way of Galen and others. Boom. Bang bang bang. These 2 king-level demonized beasts actually chose to self-destruct. They choose to use this method to cover the evacuation of their companions. Fang Fan's eyes widened, he subconsciously rubbed his eyes, his face full of disbelief. Is it too exciting to do this? Is this necessary? Get out. Fang Fan ran directly in the direction of Galen and the others. The last remaining 2 king-level demonized beasts were completely crazy. They accumulated all their anger and hatred on Fang Fan. They want to use Fang Fan to make a knife. Mikhail, Lion Bone, and another 10-star war angel stood in front of Fang Fan, trying to stop these king-level demonized beasts. Snapped. Clap clap clap. The king-level demonized beast kicked over a few times and directly kicked Mikhail and the others away. Fang Fan subconsciously glanced back and saw that the claws of one of the king-level demonized beasts were about to reach him. And he still has 3 seconds to run away from the nearest friendly army. Grass. What's the point of falling short? Fang Fan leaned down, trying to dodge a little. But the claws of the king-level demonized beast have arrived. Boom. That sharp claw slapped the back of Fang Fan's head viciously. Huh? Are you okay? After about a second, Fang Fan raised his head in surprise. I saw a solid white protective shield suddenly appear on his body. It was precisely because of the existence of this protective shield that he was saved from death. Boom. At the same time, Caitlyn's bullet arrived, hit the king-level demonized beast directly, and sent it to the sky. The last remaining king-level demonized beast originally wanted to explode, but before it could move, it was chopped into meat sauce by Galen and others. Lord, are you alright? Kyle walked over with a pale face. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 438. It's okay, I'm fortunate to have used your protective skill Divine Blessing just now. Otherwise, this tough battle will be lost. Fang Fan's eyes looked at Kyle, and his face couldn't help showing a look of joy. Kale's protective skill Holy Asylum can be used not only on himself, but also on any allies, making allies immune to any damage for 2 seconds. Of course, casting this sky-defying skill is actually a heavy pressure for Kyle. To put it bluntly, if she encounters a too powerful enemy and she forces this move, it is very likely that her body will be annihilated in an instant. Fortunately, everything is developing in a good direction now. Fang Fan couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief, so he wouldn't be too nervous. Ding. Pass the 32nd level of the Babel Tower, and reward the top promotion card *100. This is the basic reward for passing the 32nd level of the Tower of Babel. Relatively speaking, this basic reward is actually quite good. Equivalent to 100 million ordinary promotion cards. World announcement. The 32nd pass of Tongtian Tower was passed by Fangfan in Huajing. Received the first kill reward for the first ordinary customs clearance, and the third level demonized beast camp card *1. World announcement. The 32nd pass of Tongtian Tower was perfectly passed by Huajing Fangfan. Received the first kill reward for the first perfect pass, and the third level demonized beast camp card *10. The sound of the world announcement has a long history, and it completely resounds in the hearts of everyone. The 32nd level of the Tongtian Tower, I actually passed it? Terrible. Incredible. This bloody battle has already set the tone to a certain extent, and the state displayed at this moment shocked everyone from the bottom of their hearts. World Babel Dialogue. My CAO, this is too crazy. The great god Fang Fan is still the great god Fang Fan. He has always been there, and he has never let us down. It's just, this powerful posture and appearance, it's all too familiar. The 32nd pass of Tongtian Tower, a full 10 1-star king-level demonized beasts were completely wiped out by him. And his side was unscathed. My god, how strong is he? The patron saint of Huajing is so terrifying. It would be great if such a strong man appeared in our country. Haha, God Fang Fan belongs to our Huajing. Don't even think about it. Fang Fan is a descendant of the blood of our great Gao kingdom. He will eventually return, inherit the throne of our great Gao kingdom, and lead our great Gao kingdom to prosperity and strength. Are the people upstairs a little stupid? They are chattering, what are they talking about? What are the qualifications like? Don't you have any points in your heart? It's really weird to the extreme. There are still people who want to rob someone to become a king. It's shameless. God Fang Fan is of pure Chinese blood. When did he get involved with Gao Guo? Forget it, they are shameless. That's a famous example. Did you notice the first kill reward for passing the 32nd level? Level 3, Demonized Beast Camp card. Hey, a little stronger. After the first level Demonized Beast Camp card is placed, 10,000 3-star Demonized Beasts will appear. After the second level Demonized Beast Camp is set up, 1,000 6-star Demonized Beasts will appear. The third level. Level 3 Demonized Beast Camp card. After using it, a Level 3 Demonized Beast Camp will appear, and there will be 109-star Demonized Beasts in the Level 3 Demonized Beast Camp. Follow your orders. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 439. His. Fang Fan looked at the introduction of the third-level Demonized Beast Camp card, and couldn't help but take a deep breath. A Level 3 Demonized Beast Camp card is equivalent to 109-star Demonized Beasts. According to this conversion ratio, Fang Fan couldn't help showing a smile on the corner of his mouth. There was also some secret joy in his heart. 11 3-level Demonized Beast Camp cards are equivalent to 1,110 9-star Demonized Beast Legions. Tisk, the average 9-star Legion also has 10 9-star combat power. So it looks like 1 level -3 Demonized Beast Camp card is equivalent to 10 9-star Legions. 11 level -3 Demonized Beast Camp cards are equivalent to 110 9-star Legions. Fang Fan pondered to himself, although this counts, there are some problems, but in general, it is actually the same. From the perspective of overall planning, these 11 level 3 Demonized Beast Camp cards are of great significance and value. 101-star King level Demonized Beasts will appear in the 33rd level. Tisk, this is not an existence that I can break through. Fang Fan shrugged, he was still a little overwhelmed. This trip to the Tongtian Tower is quite rewarding. It's time to go back now. Fang Fan stretched out, his face full of satisfaction. When they walked out of the Babel Tower, a group of legions and Kalen were already waiting in line. In addition to them, the survivors of Dongguo City also tightly surrounded the Tongtian Tower, waiting for Fang Fan's appearance. Which level did you break into? Fang Fan saw Kailan and went up to ask a question. Just past the 29th level. Not as good as you. Kailan rolled her eyes at Fang Fan, as if Fang Fan was pretending. Hee, it's also very strong. Clean up a little, we should go on a trip to the deep sea. Other things are secondary, the key is the heaven-reaching divine jade. Fang Fan couldn't help but narrow his eyes. The system issued to him the Supplier's upgrade mission Road to Heaven for the million pieces of heavenly jade that he had not collected even 1% of. At this moment, Fang Fan was somewhat anxious. How powerful he becomes in front of ordinary survivors, it doesn't mean much. Fang Fan knows very well where his path is and how powerful the enemies he may face in the future. If you don't even know these things, then sooner or later you will be swallowed by someone. Are you sure you want to go? The sea demonized beasts we encountered on land are already very strong. In the deep sea, I don't know how much danger there is. I used to do anything I wanted, but now, for our children. As Kailan spoke, she touched her flat belly. Child. Kailan, you're pregnant. Fang Fan twitched the corners of his mouth. If he remembered correctly, he only had a conversation with Kailan Yunyu a few hours ago. So fast, so efficient. This is so, wouldn't it be like being a father? Just in case. So what? You have tossed me so many times, I feel that there may have been the crystallization of our love. For this little life, we should also, think more about it. There was infinite tenderness in Kailan's eyes. The former female god of war has actually changed her temperament and identity at this moment. Call. Don't speak half of it, it scared me enough. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 440. Fang Fan's scalp went numb for a while, he almost thought he had won the lottery just now. As the saying goes, care is messy. Fang Fan really cares too much about these things. Don't say that there are no small lives now. If there is one, it will be even more risky. Do you want him to feel this crazy apocalypse when he first came to this world? No. I'd rather not raise him. If I raise him, at least let him live in a normal world. But look at the world now, there are zombies and demonized beasts everywhere. Maybe we will be wiped out by the boundless wave of demonized beasts. Don't say what kind of future is given to him, at least, let him grow up safely from a young age. So, the trip to the deep sea is even more necessary. Fang Fan's eyes began to flicker, and from his point of view, it was completely normal for him to have such thoughts and thoughts. I am with you. Kaelin bit her lip and came over, nodded secretly, her eyes filled with a firm light. The corners of Fang Fan's mouth rose slightly, and another flickering. These short-lived things among parents are short-lived after all. Fang Fan once again embarked on a journey. The purpose of this time is very simple. It is to go to the deep sea and explore the giant jade mines of the heavens. This high-level Tongtiantian map simply draws a line, but if you want to follow this line, it will take a little effort. Fang Fan took out the high-level Tongtiantian map, and according to the descriptions on this high-level Tongtiantian map, the location that contains the rich Tongtiantian jade deposits, is actually in the middle of the endless ocean. But the ocean is boundless as far as the eye can see, and where to travel from is also a key question. Above the sea, there are no beacons. If it looks like this, it needs to be detected one by one according to the landmarks on the map of Tongtiangad. As well as the angle of the flight, you have to plan carefully. Fang Fan nodded secretly, and began to explore in all directions with this high-level map of the gods in front of him. The first stop is an unnamed island. Start from this nameless island and continue to turn back to the northeast. Fang Fan secretly planned, picked up the map, and was ready to go. Let's go. Let's go to the sea from the south. Fang Fan greeted him, and his 7 legions, 5 heroes, 3 pets, and Kaelin, act together. Everyone took off high above the sky, marching with all their strength and flying, but it was quite fast. Ding! Card shops within 100 miles of you are suffering a fatal blow. Just when Fang Fan had just stepped into the territory of Su Kingdom, the system prompt sound suddenly came. Fang Fan's eyebrows raised suddenly. Branch. If he remembers correctly, due to time constraints, he has only opened 2 branches, plus the main store. There are only 3 card stores. And within 100 miles, obviously not from Zhongcheng and Xiang. Is it from Suguo Suchen? Fang Fan secretly took a breath, and naturally thought of the store opened in Suchen. System, will you remind me that my shop has suffered damage? It's so rational now. Can you tell me what's going on in Suchen's card shop? Fang Fan needs more information to make a more accurate judgment.